Hi guys, today we'll be talking about Edexcel IGCSE levels of organization in biology. So let's begin. Firstly, there are some things we must know. Is the definition of cells. So pause the video and ask yourself, what are cells? Nice. So let's check your answer. See, cells are the basic building blocks. Basic building blocks of all living organisms. Okay, so there are different classifications for cells, under cells. There are firstly unicellular organisms and multicellular. So under unicellular, they're made of one cell, okay, but this is made of a collection of cells. You see, okay, so cells, under cells, see, cells are made up of organelles. This is a very important word, organelles. Such as example, I'll give an example as nucleus or mitochondria. Okay, so as I've given you a moment to take in the information, let's go back to multicellular. See, under multicellular, different cells are specialized meaning they're adapted for their function, their own function to carry out. Example, in plants, they are multicellular. Their palisade mesophyll cells are adapted for photosynthesis. Just like that, they're specialized cells. Pardon my spelling mistakes. Specialized cells to carry out a specialized for particular functions. Okay, so there is like a chain in which organelles, cells, tissues, organs, organ systems are aligned in. So let's draw that. Firstly, like I said, cells are made of organelles. So what will come first, organelles or cells? Organelles. So we start with organelles. They're made up of, when a collection of organelles come together, they form cells. When a collection of cells come, a tissue is formed. When a collection of tissues come together, they form organs. And when a collection of organs come together, they form organ system. And when a collection of organ systems come together, they form a organism. So this is very important for your understanding. See, they might ask in the board exam, state what comes after organelles, or they'll mix up the question like that. So you must know this. So first comes organelles, cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, and finally organisms. So I'll give you a short definition on these different. So we'll start with organelles. There, I'm going to take a different colored pen so it'll make it easy for all of you to see. Organelles are a component in a cell. Cells are basic functional and structural units in living organism, which we can say as the building block for short definition. Then tissues. So group of cells form a tissue, that have that these have similar structures to form a tissue that work together to form a particular function. Okay, after that there is organs. Again, they're made up of a collection of tissues also working together form a particular function. So after this, they're all the same definitions almost. This also same. They all form different. Only organelles and cells are a little different, but tissues, organ system follow the same basic principles. So yeah, let me give you some examples of organs and organ systems. So for a plant, let's start with a plant. Okay, plants, they have a shoot system. These are all considered organs. Okay, remember, organs. Shoot system, a root system, digestive system. These are for animals, remember that. So you can make it into this small sort of table like that. That will make it easier. Animals is digestive system, and circulatory system. Okay, so first these are organ systems. Okay, next are organs. So shoot system, what do shoot systems are made up of? Are leaf, stem, flowers and fruit. They all form together to form a shoot system. I hope all of you know the definition for shoot system. Well, if you don't, it's like a shoot system is the plant body which grows upwards. You know, the first shoot that comes up, yeah, etc. That consists of stem, branches, leaves, flowers, fruits and seeds, etc. That is considered as shoot system. So let's write it down. Leaf, stem, flower, fruits. For root system, it's a root and tuber. If some of you don't know the meaning of tuber, I'll explain it to you. So it's like, basically it's an enlarged structure in the roots of a plant that stores nutrients for the different organs. It is derived from the stem or roots, etc. So those potatoes, for example, they are considered as tubers. That's the reason they grow underground. Okay, so these are called tubers. Not every plant has it. So yeah, but generally we consider this in Edexcel IGCSE as the root system as root and tuber. Next, moving on to digestive system. For digestive system in animals, there are different. Esophagus, the pipe where peristalsis is used to push the food down. Esophagus. I'll explain this in another video about the digestive system for humans. For now, let's just write it. Stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. For circulatory systems, there is heart, veins and arteries. You know, the blood that pumps around the body. Yeah, these are considered as circulatory systems. Heart, vein and arteries. So you guys can pause the video and copy this. So yep, these are some examples of the different organ systems and organelle cells, tissues, organ system, organisms, etc. I'll explain in this video. Hope you enjoyed this video and put a comment down if you want some questions on it. Thank you guys and see you in the next video.